Disclaimer: I do not own the clips or music shown. These are used for review and entertainment purposes. Thank you.
What happened? Must have my other personality acting up again. Khonshu, summon the suit. Alright.
Got Pals, it's me, Camden, on Channel Camden. Let's talk about the MCU yet again with their newest Disney Plus series, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is the newest released Disney Plus MCU series about the main character, Moon Knight, aka Marc Spector, aka Stephen Grant, and aka Jake Lockley, where he's pretty cuckoo because he has multiple personalities, and he's an avatar of Khonshu, where he becomes a superhero into the night. So this show has been released, and it seems like a lot of people like it. So I'm about to dig in, and yes, there's going to be spoilers into this show. So if you have not watched this show and you want to see it, then do not watch the rest of this video. What are you doing? Leave this video right now, please. Go. But the question is, what do I think of it? So, let's begin. First, I gotta talk about my experience with the character of Moon Knight. I kind of knew about the character before then. I knew about him when he was in Spider-Man, Web of Shadows, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and when he was in Ultimate Spider-Man. And, the superhero squad figures that I got as a kid. Yeah. And, of course, the other infamous thing about Moon Knight is,
Gilla, where's my money?
And don't even need to say anything about this. You already know the meme. And,
why do I hear Eminem all of a sudden?
So, yeah, up to that's what's the most popular things Moon Knight was in. But now people get to know what Moon Knight is, the main character's perspective, and more on his lore than being by other superheroes' side. So, since we're already talking about characters, yep, there's Moon Knight. His real name is Marc Spector. Well, one of his real names, where he's played by Poe Dameron, Apocalypse, Spider-Man 2099 himself, Oscar Isaac. And then Marc Spector, he has a bit of a mental issue. He has split personality. Yes, Moon Knight has, that's what we're reviewing? Moon Knight? Oh yes, he has split personality, where he's also Stephen Grant, who's a British person. He has a goldfish. And he also goes by the alter ego, Mr. Knight, which he looks pretty nice in the comics and in the show. And it looks pretty accurate to the source material. Some folks said that it's like a white Deadpool, though he acts nothing like Deadpool. At that time, I pitched Deadpool shooting lasers out of his eyes and claws coming out of his knuckles. Anyways, there's another personality which is later on, but we'll get to that. Anyways, yes, Stephen Brett is British, and with Moon Knight, this isn't a origin show, since from the beginning he's already Moon Knight, but later on we get a flashback where how he came to be Moon Knight. Yeah, so this isn't really a origin show, and the show does a pretty nice job of showing some of Moon Knight's history, because he's been doing this for a little while. It gets you reeled in and interested. Some of it you're going to have to need more information on it, but hopefully there will be more for season 2. Partially because of its 6-episode format, which I will get to in a bit. And let's get to it right now. I like this show, but one of the few problems, not just with it, but with some of the other Disney Plus Marvel shows, is they limit their seasons or their series to 6 episodes, where it should, I think, like, there should be more time to spread out the plot and to make it feel like a TV show. At first, it was just fine, but now I think it's time to have at least 13 episodes per season. Because this show, while good, it has a bit of some problems with with pacing and stuff due to it having only 6 episodes, but hopefully we'll can get more episodes during season 2. Marvel, please. But anyways, there are also other characters like Arthur Harrow, played by Ethan Hawke, and Layla Efule. That's how you say the name? Fully. Okay, that's how you say it. Yeah, which is Moon Knight's, Marc's wife. And then there's also Khonshu, like earlier, which is a CGI character, which the CGI in this movie, show, looks mostly fine, mainly during the night. Sometimes during the day, when it looks lighter, it's not the worst I ever seen, but it looks not terrible, but just a little bit should be done better. But a huge gripe I have with the show, and I'm also not gonna get angry at the cinematography of Moon Knight like film Twitter does. Get mad at VFX for Marvel movies. So yeah, Moon Knight's history is shown, and then then we get to one episode where where Marc gets shot, and he's brought into an afterlife, and this happens.
Hi.
Yeah, that moment had that moment really got me. I think that's one of the funniest moments in the MCU. And then the next episode, we get to show Marc's history, that he got abused a lot as a kid. Yeah, so he got so sad that he created Steven. And we get all lead up to how he became Moon Knight. Marc Spector almost died until Khonshu showed up and said, "You be my Moon Knight. You will go into the night and fight criminals in the name of vengeance. No, you are not like Batman, like other people say." Oh, I'm back. Oh. Anyways, yeah, he's not like Batman. As far as I know, Batman doesn't have split personalities. Well, with his main alter ego. Actually, no, he doesn't really have he just has an alter ego, not a split personality. Also, Marc is not rich. as I know, Moon Knight doesn't join an all-star superhero team. That is the flagship team of the universe, of the main universe he's in. Because I can totally not see Moon Knight joining the Avengers. And Moon Knight didn't get a sidekick that got hit with a crowbar. Anyways, and then we get back into action when he comes back to life and he fights Arthur Harrow. And then he almost kills him until he doesn't, because
I'm not the bad guy.
And then Marc and Steven live happily. And they share their bodies. Sounds weird. And then in the end, in the mid-credit scene, because it's Marvel, Jake Lockley is introduced, which was teased throughout the series, because there were moments where Marc blacked out, and then he blacked back in, and he was like, Steven, did you do that? And Steven was like, no, mate, that was not me. So they were teasing him all the way up through the series, and then he just now showed up. Which most likely we'll see in Season 2 if Season 2 happens. And that's another thing. Season 2 is going to need to happen. This type of show, there is no way for it to not get a season. WandaVision, it's understandable. We'll see her story take place in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and in Captain America 4, we'll see that take place. Here, it has to have a Season 2. So yeah, it'll most likely get a Season 2, because I saw that in the promos that it said the season finale and not a finale. So yeah, if it gets a Season 2, I hope it'll has some more street level elements, like show Moon Knight like fighting crime, like smaller crime, just for a little bit, just see the slice of life. Also, more episodes, please. More episodes than just 6 episodes, okay? And Jake Lockley would be pretty interesting. I would love to see Marc, Steven, and Jake having back and forth with each other. So, overall, what did I think of this show? It's a pretty fun show. It's nice. The main character is pretty good. Because the MCU, most of the time, they nail their main characters. Even when they're not completely comic accurate, they're still interesting characters, and you can understand what they're going through. And the banter between Marc and Steven is nice. And all the other characters are pretty nice, too. But the 6-episode format kind of bogs it down a bit. But still, the show is held up by the pretty good writing and a pretty good character. And also, Moon Knight has a very good costume. I hope to see more of this character. I cannot wait to see more of him. The donuts I give are... So, another thing about this show is, while set in the MCU, it has very little to no references of the Avengers, or Iron Man, or the Snap. And that is fine with me. Some things can be set in the MCU without mentions of those guys. It's kind of different from the others, because the characters we had since then, mainly, like WandaVision, we know Wanda. Falcon and Winter Soldier, we know Sam and Bucky. And Spider-Man No Way Home, we already known Peter, so, But, speaking of, I would like to see Moon Knight interact with Spider-Man. I think that was pretty nice, because in the comics, I like their interactions. And Punisher. I would like to see him in Punisher. Yeah.
Thank you all for checking out this video. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Like he said. Now split personalities, they're different characters. Well, different people in this show. They're different people. Not all played by me. Anyways, Doctor Strange 2 next week.